Did you say Millie on the right?
Would you mind going on the right?
Sorry.
If that's okay.
I
did say Millie in the middle.
My English
bad
is so
from me.
good, Millie.
Yeah, I know, you better than me then.
See?
How lovely is this? It's really nice, isn't it?
Perfect.
So nice. Hello, everybody. Welcome along
Hello.
to Sonia and Millie's press conference to preview Man City tomorrow in the quarter-finals of the UEFA Women's Champions League. Absolutely stunning settings. So thank you, Chidi, for bringing the sun. Can we start with Anton? Is that all right? Thank you so much.
Good evening, both. Nice to see you.
Good evening.
Sonia, we'll start with you. Obviously, second game in a few days. I'm just wondering how the team is, whether sort of any players back or any players missing this game.
Yeah, team news, any injury from the last game we played on Saturday, and we have Kiera Walsh, who is back with us in the squad.
How much of a boost is that, considering what she's achieved in this competition previously?
Yeah, that's a real boost. Always positive when you have players who come back in the squad. Gives me even more options into going into the game, but also having more options in the bench. So I think it's really positive news.
You talked after the game on Saturday, and you said how proud you were of your players and what they did sort of physically in the game. How much would you like to see more control from this game?
Yeah, we had a really nice review all together with the players, and I think we know exactly how we want to attack the game tomorrow. I think, yeah, we always try to play the best. So tomorrow it will be our mindset to attack the game, to be able, to control probably a little bit more the game. But yeah, I think the players are confident going into the game, and yeah, as I said, we review the game. We know what we need to do going into the game tomorrow, and I think, yeah, it's obvious and clear for us. So now it's just on the day to be able to be confident to play.
Millie, obviously, you were just saying Saturday was an epic sort of game for yourselves at the back, but how much do you hope it's going to be a bit quieter tomorrow for yourselves?
Oh, we love defending as defenders, so yeah, not going to shy away from that opportunity. But listen, City are a top team, and they pose a lot of threats. So I think any game against them, you're going to have defensive duties to do. But yeah, of course, we'd like to nullify as many opportunities on goal for them as possible. I think that's your aim going into any game against any opponent. But like I said, we know their threats, and we know they can be lethal at that end of the pitch. And yeah, hopefully we keep it a clean sheet.
You're all delighted to win the first trophy of the season on Saturday. How were the celebrations, and were they stopped at a responsible time? Yeah,
there was barely zero celebrations. I wouldn't lie about that situation. Everyone was tucked in bed by 9:30, so yeah, we were all rest. I was definitely tucked in. I was flat out. But no, everyone's sensible. I think we're all very professional, and we've got our eyes set on big targets this year, and I think you've got to enjoy those moments in the best way that you can, but ultimately it was about recovering as quick as we could so that we could get back out on the pitch and prepare for our game tomorrow.
Finally, Millie, obviously, look, this is Champions League, so how desperate are you to go far, go deep, and maybe even win it this season?
Yeah, I mean, there's no shying away from that. I think we laid out our expectations at the start of the season. I think winning trophies is not something we shy away from in terms of saying it out loud. I think that's everybody's aim. I think that's, that'll be City's aim as well, amongst many other teams in the competition. So for us, it's about game by game, and there's a task to be done tomorrow. And yeah, first and foremost, we take care of that.
Thank you both.
Yeah.
Cheers. Millie, Nick Cushing spoke about the pain of Saturday sort of as being a motivator for City's players. How wary are you of kind of facing essentially a wounded animal, I guess, in terms of the game tomorrow?
Yeah, I think you're wary of the threats that they can put in front of you. But yeah, I think we're very confident within ourselves and what we can bring to the game. I think it's a different game, and like I said, we've been in that position where you've lost trophies, and you want to bounce back. So I think regardless of that, you would always be wary of this team that you're coming up against. Like I said, they're a top team with an abundance of quality in players. So yeah, regardless of the final, we would have always been wary, but we're very confident within ourselves.
Great, cheers.
Yep.
Hi. Bunny Shaw won't be able to play this match and possibly not the next. How much does it change for Chelsea to defend City without her?
I think the mindset remains the same. Like I said, they've got other players that can step into that role and pose different threats. Bunny's obviously a very powerful, strong player. I think she brings a different dimension in the 9 for them. But whoever steps into that position, you want to defend in the same manner, physical, keep them away from goal. And so the mindset defensively is the same.
And Sonia, I don't know if you ever faced the same opponent 4 times in a row, and how does these many stories, many episodes could influence each match? I know it's 3 different competitions, but they all seem too close together.
From my previous experience, I experienced that with PSG. We played them 7 times in one season, and I think the most we played them was 3 times in a week. But as Millie said, I think in this situation, we attack game by game. I think that's really important. So the one tomorrow is a different competition. There is 2 legs in that competition, and that's really important to be focused on every game. So our focus at the moment is on the game tomorrow. And we know we are going to play them 2 times again, but game by game, and main focus on tomorrow.
Any more in the room? Okay, cool. We'll jump over to Zoom. Any questions from the guys joining us? All right, Dan, we'll come to you next. Thank you.
Hey, Sonia.
Hi, Dan. Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, just in terms of that being kind of, tomorrow's effectively just the first half in the tie. So, we saw a very kind of chaotic end-to-end exciting game at the weekend. Do you feel that it'll be the same tomorrow, or, with so much at stake and with it being effectively the first half, that it might be a different, maybe more cagey game?
I think, as I said, tomorrow the game will be a different competition. The context will be different with these 2 legs, but our mindset remains the same. We will take that game and make sure we put all the elements in the game to have a big chance to win. So, as I said, it's 2 legs, but the game tomorrow is really important. We are playing away, but still we keep the same mindset attacking that game.
Just in terms of this kind of block of 4 really heavy games against Manchester City, presumably you'll have to kind of tweak the squad and manage the squad as you go along. So, what's the kind of challenge for you in terms of balancing the squad and making sure that you pick effectively, the correct team for each game?
I'm lucky enough to have a really good squad, a lot of talent and quality, depth. So that's really important for me to involve everyone in these 4 games, especially because maybe at some point we'll need to have some freshness. It will be maybe something really important. So it's really good to have depth in the squad, to have the talent, the quality, to be able for me to involve everyone and to give the opportunity to every player to compete in these games. But as you just said, my job is to make sure I pick the right starting 11 in every game, but also, as you could see on the game on Saturday, having players in the bench who can finish the game, bring energy into the game, and just help us to perform. It's really important. So for me, it's more like a team performance, but not only the 11 who will start, but also the ones who will be in the bench and bringing the right mindset and energy into the game.
Great. Thanks very much and best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. Ellie next, please.
Hi Sonia, hope you're okay.
Hi, Ellie. Yeah, I'm good.
Just a quick one on Ramirez, if that's okay. She showed a real quality on Saturday with that first goal. She had another massive chance that she probably should have scored. She said that herself. I just wondered if you can tell us a bit about her as a player, what you think of her, and how important you think she's going to be for you in this bid for the 4 trophies this season.
Yeah, as I said, really lucky as a manager to have a lot of talent in my squad. Myra is one of them, top-class player. She's so strong and powerful up front. She make a lot of trouble to the back line in every team we play against. And I think, yeah, that's a big strength for us, a big strength. Threats for us. So yeah, really pleased to have her in the squad. As you could see on Saturday, yeah, she had a really good performance, good game, and yeah, we are really pleased to have these talented players in the squad. But she's not the only one.
Thank you. Just one for Millie as well, if that's okay. We've spoken a lot about these 4 games in a row, but just on the Champions League itself, do these games in the midweek, you know, under the lights, do they have like a bit of a different feel for them for you as players? Do they have like a bit of a different edge to them?
I think everyone gets, you know, excited to play in any game, especially when we're competing for trophies. That's why we all play for, you know, top team, and I think that's what excites me, being a part of Chelsea as a club. But yeah, I think, you know, when you play in a Champions League game, is that special competition. But like I said, any game that we play in, that's the mentality. It's to win, it's to be the best, and it's all about getting to that end goal. So I think with us this year, our mentality is tightened up a little bit, if I'm being honest, and I didn't think it could go to a next level, but it has done. But yeah, the Champions League is special. It's the one everyone wants to play in.
Thanks both. Good luck.
Thank you.
Unless there's a question from Catherine, I think we'll leave it there. Speak now, Catherine, or we're going to call it.
Never.
Hold your peace.
She's not coming off mute. Okay, we're going to leave it there. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Have a nice evening,
Bye.
everyone.
Yeah.
So warm, isn't it?
It's right, Red.
Sorry, Emily.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye all.